So this is my Sesame Street swap, and so I got a partner, and I did some crafting, guys. I'm very excited about this crafting. I haven't done a lot of crafting in the last couple of months because I'm too busy running the store, doing the lives, so I don't get to do as much crafting as I used to. So I was excited to do some crafting. So I wanted to show you what I made for the Sesame Street swap, and but this is for Outgoing, and so she doesn't do videos. That's why I wanted to show it. I did the beatable Outgoing too, but since she does videos, I'm gonna allow her to do a video on that. And so here we go. So you had to do a like a cookie jar or like something to put your swap in. Like that's not done yet. Well, we're gonna say we're gonna have that be a surprise for my partner. Uh, but it's really not done yet. But I wanted to get this mailed out as soon as possible. And then you had to do 3 beatable items. So I put my beatable items in here. These are my 3. And so, beatable item. I did a beatable bookmark. So I stuck within like the yellow, green. This is also my bead collection, my bead mix. I have a Sesame Street bead mix. And so these all came from that. All my beads come from that. And so this is the beadable bookmark that I did. And then I did a beadable box cutter. Box cutter. And these are refillable, which I think that's cool. Just one you. Look how cute that is. I love that. And then, of course, I did a beadable pen. Like every project, I gotta send a beadable pen. Look at that. Look at that pretty guy. I love it. So those are all of my beadable items. I'll put that over there. And then you had to make some embellishments. 3 embellishments. I think I made 4. So I made a, what do you call these things? Paper clip, a jumbo paper clip with Cookie Monster. I love Cookie Monster. He's so fun. And then I made a small rosette with an acrylic and some fabric and some paper. Sesame Friends. So that's there. And then I did a bow with an acrylic piece on it. Sesame Street. So that's 3. And then, is that only did 3? Oh, no. Yeah, no. And then I did so I took a Rosette Guru rosette. Hi, Ebony. Check out your rosette. And I think I got this for, I forgot when I got this one, but it's been a while. And so I took it and just added some acrylic pieces to it. And some nail charms for Elmo. And I think it looks good for Sesame Street. Thank you. I thought it was cute too. I think that's so cute. I sell Sesame Street stuff. So all the stuff I sell, because I don't know if you know, but I do have a craft store. And so all these beads on here, these are from my Sesame Street bead mix. I sell acrylics. And the rosette I brought from Ebony. She does the rosettes. She does a great job, so I do not even bother. I just buy rosettes from Ebony. And so they're useful on many different projects. And I dress them up. I put my acrylics on there. So I like it. And then you had to do some kind of either banner or wall hanging or something. If you need anything, let me know. I have I have Sesame Street. Who's done now? Sesame Street, Strawberry Shortcake, Winnie the Pooh, and Baby Boop. I sell every Thursday at 8 p.m. on Eastern Standard Time on Instagram, but yeah, I do pop ups all the time. Like I did one on Sunday and Saturday. And you can just always reach out to me and let me know what it is that you need. But you can buy my beatable items like the bookmarks, the knives, like all that stuff. You can buy, even though these are not on there, but you can buy a lot of my beatable stuff on my store on Etsy at www.tamikasending.smiles.com. So, and the last thing I had to do was my wall. I did a wall hanging. You could have did a banner, wall hanging, a wand, and so I did a wall hanging. And so this is my wall hanging, and I put a lanyard on it. But look, I realized when I was doing something else, because it's really long, But I realized if you put the wait, where's the hook? If you take the lanyard and just hook it in again, I'm trying to do it on my camera. Okay. Now look, you have a smaller hook. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Now I do feel like it's a actual wall hanging. Or you can put it from your car. I love it. But anyway, here's the wall hanging. And it has my mead mix on there. Has some acrylic pieces on there. It has the beads on there. Look at the Elmo bead, a star. Another Elmo rocking out. Can you see? Elmo. The bead mix. Elmo, and then it has the fuzzy beads with the with those beads on the bottom. I thought this was beautiful. I really thought this was a beautiful swap. So you let me know what you guys think. So that is. Oh, I was like, I'm missing something. And I also had to do a bookmark. And so this is a bookmark where I put the acrylics on it for Cookie Monster. And then I added like a fabric topper to it. And so that's the bookmark. I wanted to put a pom-pom at the end. Maybe I'll do that before I mail it out. But this is cool. Right? Isn't that cool? So this is my swap minus my whatever I'm putting in. For my Sesame Street swap. So I thought it was good. I think I did a great job. Thank you so much for coming out. If you need anything, you let me know. And if you want to join other swaps that's out there, mine included, and others, you can do that at theswaptracker.com. Thank you so much. You enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye for now.